Saint Egwin of Worcester was born in 7th century England into a noble family of Mercian descent. Raised among Benedictine monks, he absorbed the gospel and learned to serve the poor and the marginalized. He opened his home to travelers and orphans, earning a reputation for generosity. In a time when Christianity was still taking root among the Anglo-Saxons, his fervor impressed both kings and commoners. When the See of Worcester fell vacant around 693, clergy and laity alike urged that this humble monk be consecrated bishop. Though reluctant, Egwin accepted, believing that God called him to shepherd his people. As bishop, he became known as a defender of orphans and widows and a fair judge. He also insisted on strict adherence to Christian morality. He preached fidelity in marriage and upheld clerical celibacy, rebuking abuses that had crept into society. His uncompromising stance provoked resentment among some of his priests and nobles. Rather than retaliate, Egwin took the path of humility. With King Ethelred's consent, he resolved to undertake a penitential pilgrimage to Rome, to place his cause before the Pope. Symbolizing his surrender to divine judgment, he locked his feet in shackles and threw the key into the river Avon, trusting that God would vindicate him in due time. The journey to Rome was arduous. Crossing the Alps, Egwin and his companions were parched with thirst. Skeptics mockingly asked him to pray for water, while true believers begged with faith. Egwin knelt in prayer, and a clear spring burst forth from the rock, a miracle reminiscent of Moses striking the rock in the desert. This sign convinced even the doubters that the bishop walked with God. In Rome, Egwin prayed at the tombs of the apostles. One of his servants caught a fish in the Tiber River. When they opened it, they found the very key that had been thrown into the Avon weeks earlier. Astonished, they realized that heaven had intervened. Egwin unlocked his shackles and presented himself to Pope Constantine. After a thorough examination, the Pope cleared him of all accusations and encouraged him to continue his ministry. Upon returning to England, Egwin did not seek revenge. Instead, he dreamed of founding a monastery where justice and prayer could flourish. A shepherd named Eof reported a vision of the Virgin Mary, pointing to a meadow in the Vale of Evesham as the site for a church. Trusting the vision, Egwin established Evesham Abbey in honor of Our Lady. The abbey quickly became one of the great Benedictine houses of medieval England. Egwin fostered Marian devotion, encouraged hospitality to pilgrims and ensured that the monks followed a strict yet joyful rule. He later participated in the Council of Closho, working to strengthen ecclesiastical unity in the English kingdoms. On a second pilgrimage to Rome, he obtained charters and privileges from popes and kings, ensuring the abbey's independence. Stories spread of other miracles, streams of water for thirsty travelers, healings at his intercession and conversions of hardened hearts. Egwin spent his final years in the abbey he had built. He divided his time between prayer, pastoral visits, and training his monks. Though personally austere, he showed tenderness to penitents and the poor. His profound devotion to the Virgin Mary shaped the spirituality of Evesham, with processions and hymns honoring her throughout the year. On December 30, 717, he died peacefully among his monks. Buried in the abbey church, he was soon revered as a saint. Pilgrims flocked to his tomb, reporting cures of blindness, deafness, and other ailments. His emblem became a fish with a key in its mouth, symbolizing the miraculous vindication in Rome. During the Reformation, the abbey was destroyed and his relics dispersed, but the memory of Saint Egwin endures. His life teaches that reformers may face resistance, yet humility and trust in divine providence can overcome adversity and leave a lasting legacy.